Back in the 16th century, when folks were just figuring out how to lug around timepieces, these artisans were already at it, crafting portable wonders. Fast forward to today and they're still at the top of their game, blending technology and art like nobody's business. So how do they work their magic? In this video, we'll look into the timeless allure of luxury timepieces, exploring their complex craftsmanship, fascinating histories, and their stories they tell. Join us as we unlock the secrets behind these iconic symbols of style and precision. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay updated with our latest videos. With that said, let's get started. Well, it all starts with polishing. Tiny gears and springs get a royal shine, each swipe of the polishing cloth adding a touch of perfection. Then comes the assembly, with these wizards put together intricate movements that make your watch tick like a champ. It's not just technical prowess, it's artistry at its finest. And let's not forget the fancy techniques these artisans use. Guilloche, engraving, enameling. It's not just fancy words, it's the secret sauce that turns watches into wearable art. Every dial tells a story, every engraving a little piece of history. Luxury watches aren't just about time telling, they're about celebrating history, art and science. They remind us that time itself is the ultimate luxury. These artisans, the true masters of time, don't just craft watches, they weave moments into eternity. Imagine a journey through time where wristwear isn't just about telling time, it's about making a statement. We're talking about the Rolex Submariner, the Omega Speedmaster, and the Patek Philippe Nautilus. These watches aren't just accessories, they're legends in the making. Let's start with the Rolex Submariner. In 1953, where divers are craving a timepiece that can handle the depths without breaking a sweat, along comes the Submariner, making waves with its water-resistant magic up to 100 meters. That rotating bezel, it's not just for show, it's your underwater time-tracking friend. And let's not forget the luminescent dial, perfect for those deep-sea adventures when the lights go out. Now, onto the Omega Speedmaster, or as we like to call it, the Speedy. Back in 1957, this watch wasn't just about looking cool at the races, it was a game changer with its chronograph skills and tachymeter scale. But the real star moment came when NASA decided the Speedmaster was the right stuff for space. Yup, this watch went to the moon and back with the Apollo 11 crew earning its Moonwatch badge like a boss. And last but not the least, say ahoy to the Patek Philippe Nautilus. In 1976, when luxury and sports collided, the Nautilus emerged with its eye-catching pothole-shaped case and a bracelet that screams elegance. What's surprising? It's made of stainless steel, usually reserved for tools, not treasures. Talk about breaking the rules in style. What's fascinating about these watches isn't just their fancy features or sleek designs, it's their journey through time. They've evolved like fine wine, keeping up with the tech while staying true to their roots. And let's be real, they've inspired a boatload of other watches trying to catch their cool. Every watch collection has a beginning, often sparked by the allure of a single timepiece. Maybe it's the straightforward charm of a Timex Weekender or the rugged appeal of a Hamilton khaki field mechanical. These watches aren't just tools, they're stories waiting to be told, igniting a passion that drives collectors forward. The thrill of the hunt is what keeps collectors on their toes. Imagine spending years on a quest for a vintage Patek Philippe or a limited edition Audemars Piguet. It's not just about owning a rare watch, it's about capturing a piece of history. Think of it as chasing unicorns, except these unicorns stick to the rhythm of time. Acquiring these treasures isn't a walk in the park. It takes more than deep pockets. It takes dedication and a sprinkle of luck. Collectors dive into auctions, cozy up to exclusive dealers, and weave through tight-knit communities, always on the lookout for that one-in-a-million find. In today's digital age, social media has become their hunting ground where they can share their conquests with fellow enthusiasts worldwide. While rooted in tradition, watch collecting also looks to the future. From the ancient origins of timekeeping to the sleek designs of the Art Deco era and the revolution brought by quartz technology, each chapter adds depth to the narrative of watches. Today, innovation merges with heritage, pushing the boundaries of what a watch can do and be. At the core of every luxury watch is its movement, the brainy part that keeps time ticking. Whether it's the classic mechanical kind or the slick quartz and automatic types, these movements are like the quiet heroes of the watch world. They are like tiny clockwork maestros, orchestrating time with precision. Now let's talk about materials. Forget just gold and platinum, we're talking about stuff like ceramic, carbon fiber and titanium. Fancy, right? These materials aren't just there to look pretty, they also bring durability, lightweight charm, and a touch of futuristic coolness to the party. Imagine zooming in on these watches in slow-mo. Each tick becomes a mini movie of gears doing the thing like a tiny clockwork ballet. It's mesmerizing, really, and it makes you appreciate the artistry and genius behind every tick and tock. Celebrities jumping on the watch wagon make them even hotter. When you see Daniel Craig flaunting an Omega or Ryan Gosling teaming up with a Tag Heuer, it's not just bling, it's like they're passing on the coolness to those watches, making fans want to wear them and feel as sharp as their favorite stars. Experts who study pop culture are nodding along, saying watches are like a mixtape of art and science. They blend old-school traditions with futuristic vibes, all in a shiny package. They are like time-traveling storytellers, carrying bits of history and personal journeys. People can't get enough of these fancy watches because they're not just gadgets, they're tiny pieces of art that can never go out of style. They are like little time capsules that capture the spirit of their era, keeping us hooked on their timeless charm. Imagine a watch made not just of gold and silver but also ceramics, titanium, and even carbon fiber. It's like having a watch that's tougher than your grandma's cookies and lighter than a feather. Some brands are sprinkling lab-grown diamonds on these watches, making them sparkle sustainably. It's bling with a green twist. Speaking of green, sustainability isn't just a trend. It's the cool kid in the watchmaking party. Brands are all about using materials that don't harm the planet, from ethically sourced stuff to using renewable energy in production. Omega's leading the charge here, making watches that not only tell the time but also tell a story of eco-friendliness. Now, let's talk about smartwatches crashing that luxury party. It's like having a fancy dinner with your grandparents and suddenly a tech-savvy cousin shows up. Luxury watches are getting smarter with features like connectivity and biometric sensors, but don't worry, they're not losing their classic charm. It's like having James Bond wear a tuxedo and a smartwatch at the same time. Classic, yet tech-savvy. Millennials are shaking things up too. They want simplicity, personalization, and transparency, like ordering a customized pizza of sorts. Luxury brands are listening, offering watches that you can personalize from case to strap. It's like having a watch that screams "me" in every tick. Now, what do experts say? They're like fortune tellers predicting a blend of vintage designs and high-tech wizardry. Picture a watch that looks like it's from the past, but has the brains of the future. It's like having a time machine on your wrist, minus the flux capacitor. So, buckle up, watch enthusiast. The future of luxury watches is like a blockbuster sequel, packed with new materials, eco-friendly bling, smart features, personal touches, and a sprinkle of vintage charm. It's a show you won't want to miss. And that's a wrap for now. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of luxury watches. If you're as captivated by these icons of time as we are, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more insightful content, and click the bell icon to never miss an update. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and until next time, may your moments be timeless and filled with elegance.